mathematicians.
Mathematicians.
And create.
And create.
The largest number.
The largest number.
And the smallest number.
And the smallest number.
And it's going to be 3 digits.
It's going to be 3 digits.
Good afternoon, mathematicians.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Mathematician.
Thank you. Mathematicians, all week long we've been studying place
Value.
Say place value to your neighbor.
Place value.
Say place value to the ceiling.
Place value.
I'm wondering, put your thinking caps on. I'm wondering right now, when you hear the words place value, what are some other words that come to mind? Don't raise your hands just yet. Just think about that. We're talking about place value. What other words are we talking about? Just going to do some things here for a second. If you think you have an idea of another word when we're talking about place value, go ahead and raise your hand for me. Kayla, what's one word you think of when you hear place value? What are some other words we use?
Tens place.
Everyone say. Oh,
Hundreds.
oh she wants. Okay, so you want to start with hundreds. Everyone say hundreds place.
Hundreds place.
Miss Kayla, go ahead and put the hundreds place on our board here. If you can't see this board, it's right here on the floor. Where would the hundreds place go? Just kind of give her some think time. Think about our mat. What does the hundreds place come first? Is the hundreds place in the middle of a 3-digit number?
I know the tens are in the middle.
Great. So you agree with Kayla. She put it right here. You agree with Kayla. Give her a thumbs up. Show her you agree. Okay, what are some other words when we're talking about place value? TJ.
tens place.
Everyone say tens place.
Tens place.
Come on down, TJ. Where is the tens place in a 3-digit number? Great. You agree with TJ? Show them. Oh, I can see Mary Elizabeth. And everyone whisper the last place value. What is it? The ones place. Oh, here you go. Ones place. Isabella, will you put that on our mat? So let's read these together. We have the hundreds, we have the tens, and we have the ones. Okay, so I have some numbers here. My numbers are starting at 0. I have a 0, a 1, a 2, a 3, all the way to 9. Okay? I'm going to call on 3 friends, and I'm just going to pick 3 numbers. You decide where you want to stand. But if someone stands in the hundreds place, then that's closed. Only 1 digit can go in the hundreds place. Okay? So raise your hand if you want to be a volunteer. Here, Jessie. Jessie has a 5. Where are you going to stand, Jessie? Hundreds, tens, or ones? Oh, okay. Try to face your class. Grant has the 8. Grant, come on down. Where do you think you're going to stand, Grant? The tens or the ones?
Tens.
Tens. Okay, hold up your 8 so everyone can see it. Okay, and, oh, if your hand's talking, I can't call on you. Layla, come on down. And Layla, you just are kind of stuck in the ones place. Okay, raise your hand and tell me, what is this 3-digit number? Kira, what's this 3-digit number?
584.
584. Everyone say 584.
584.
Awesome. I have a question for you. I'm wondering, could these friends move places and make a different number?
Yes.
Okay, Trini, where do you want to move them? Tell them where to go.
5 and 10.
Okay, so let's just switch these two. Perfect. Hold up your number. What's this 3-digit number? Everyone say it.
854.
Oh, that's fantastic. Another 3-digit number. Okay, could they move again and make a new number? Giovanni, where could they move? Who do you want to have move?
5 and the ones.
Oh, so let's move the 5. What's this number?
845.
And we can't say and when we say. Let's try it again.
845.
Say that to your neighbor.
845.
Okay, and I'm going to be tricky. I want Layla to go to the hundreds place. And I want Jessie to go to the tens, and Grant, we'll move all 3 of them. What is this 3-digit number? Everyone say it.
458.
458. Awesome. Let's give our volunteers a 5-finger woo. Friends, put your thinking caps back on. I wrote all those numbers down right here. Put your thinking caps back on. Look at these numbers and just think for a second, what do you notice? I bet you're noticing a lot. I think your brain's probably just going crazy right now with all the things you're noticing. If you're noticing something, give me your noticing eyes. Like you have binoculars and you're zooming in right now because you notice so much. Saul, tell me one thing you notice.
I know that they all have the same numbers.
Yes, all of these numbers are made with the same numbers. That's not very dark, is it? Let me write over that. That's a highlighter. It doesn't write very dark. Everyone say same numbers.
Same numbers.
What he means by that is they all have a 5, an 8, and a 4. Good noticing. What else do you notice? Kiera.
I want to add on to I forgot his name. Saul's thinking.
Yeah.
The two middles, 8 and the hundreds, are the same.
Come up here for a second and show me. Point to me. What do you notice? Both of these, yeah, they have, say it again to everyone.
The 8s and the hundreds place are the same.
Yes, both of these numbers have an 8 in the hundreds place. Everyone say good noticing.
Good noticing.
Tell me more. Tell me more. Jesus.
All those numbers.
Okay, that's okay. Emily?
I'm gonna add on a little bit to Saul because they're all the same numbers, but they're different, like different startings. But the two 8s are the same.
Yeah, even though we used the same digits, you're right. We made 4 different numbers. So they're the same numbers, but they're all different. Good thinking. Think back to today's target. You notice anything about that? Brendan?
I noticed that it goes from like I forgot what I said.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Kayla,
Like
you can come up if you want.
I see like it's kind of like 4, and if you like jumped over here, then it would be like 5, and then
So let me talk to you. Tell the class what you notice about just this number right here.
that this one has a 4, and it's the smallest.
Why?
Because it has only 4 hundreds, and these have like 8 and 5.
You agree with Kayla, Show. Turn and tell your neighbor what Kayla just said in your own words. What did she just say? Ready? Okay, so if this is the smallest number, what else do you notice about the other numbers? Grant?
854 is the biggest.
How do you know?
8 is bigger than 5 and 4, and then 5 is bigger than 4 just by 1.
Okay, so you're looking at the hundreds place first, and you see 800s, and you know that's more than 5. But let me ask you this, though, Grant. This one also has 800s. So how do you know this one's bigger?
Because 5's more, it's bigger than 5 still, because the 8
We're just looking at these two right here. How do we know which one's bigger? That they both have 800s.
They're the same here, and they're almost the same. They're like across each other.
Okay, definitely. Could you call on a friend who could maybe help add on to your thinking? Because you're close. You're right. This one is the biggest. But call on a friend to help you explain why it's the biggest. Pick a buddy.
Someone.
right, listen to Saul. I have a feeling this is going to be right on the money. Saul, how do we know that that one is the biggest if they both have 800s?
Because the second one is in the tens.
Okay, say more.
And the 4 is in the tens. And 5 is bigger than 4. And 50 is bigger than 40.
Everyone say, boom, Saul!
Boom, Saul!
Okay, that was like, whoo, a lot. What I want you to do right now is say what Saul just said in your own words to the person sitting next to you. Teach. What Saul just said in their own words. Who wants to give it a shot? Adriana, tell us what Saul just said.
Well, I think he was saying that the two 8s, if you sat onto the one that has the 5 tens, you just look at those and you and the 5 is bigger than the 4, so you look at those and that's how you compare.
Yeah, we compared them. Since they both have 800s, we have to look at the next place value, which is the tens place. 50 is more than 40. So this one is the biggest. Hold on one second. I know you're so excited. Just listen. I have one other question. If this number is the biggest, so I'm going to mark this as number 1 because it's the biggest. And this one's the smallest, so we'll mark that as number 4. What's next? These ones are gone. What one is the next biggest number? Elizabeth?
That 845.
Yeah, how do you know? If these are already gone, these are already taken, how do you know this number is bigger than this number?
Because now I'm looking at the hundreds place and 800 is bigger than 500.
Elizabeth, kiss your brain. Awesome. So this is number 2. So that means this is number 3. We just numbered them in order from biggest to smallest. So here we go. Let's write these out. Tell me the biggest number, everyone. Read it to me.
854.
Okay, what's the next biggest? Just read them out.
845.
What's the next biggest?
584.
Let's say it all at the same time together.
584.
And then the smallest number?
458.
Mathematicians, this is what we're doing today. Okay, Kayla, yes, you can say it.
What if the 100 place and the 10 place are the same?
No way. What would we have to do? Where would we have to look? Whisper it to me. I don't even know why I'm teaching. You guys got this. Have a 1-second party.
Oh, yeah.
All right, hands and eyes.
Hands and eyes.
This is exactly what you're going to be doing today, okay? We have to help a friend out. We have a friend named Jordan, and he picked 3 cards, just like you did, except his numbers are 1,